Hi, how are you guys doing? I am J-Rab. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already been here. Now, today we're reacting to this podcast. I see them all around. I don't really know who they are. I know of them. I see them, correcting a lot of women. But this woman believes that she's came across more strong women than strong men. And physically, at least on the lower aspect of the body, women are stronger overall. That is ridiculous, but let's see what they say about it here.
Here in your notes, you said you were 50-50 on if men are physically stronger than women?
Yeah, I think men and women carry their strengths in different areas of their body.
So it means, physically stronger.
Yeah,
right.
Women and men carry their physical strength.
First of all, look at how she looks. No disrespect to her. She looks like the average,
in different areas of their body. Women are going to be stronger in some physical aspects than men are, and men are going to be stronger in other aspects.
Such as?
Women are, for example, it's no denying women have more strength in their legs naturally than guys tend to have. We are more prone to have.
No denying? I can deny that. No, that's not how that works.
Having more natural strength in our legs, whereas guys have a naturally more stronger upper body portion. Women dominate sports.
Erroneous.
Women dominate which sports?
Women, I'm not specifying a single sport. Women dominate sports that have to do with leg strength, or flexibility.
Like soccer?
Yeah, actually.
So
no.
So just to correct this, in order to make sure that we're on the same page.
Right.
Females have a higher proportion in lean mass in their lower limbs, so they have stronger limbs by 0.1%. Men still have a significant amount of muscle strength difference in their legs than women.
Women are stronger in some aspects physically than men are, and men are stronger in some aspects more physically than women are. That's what I'm stating.
Well, if this was...
So according to WebMD directly, the question was asked, is it true that women have stronger legs than men?
Okay.
The response from a doctor, I would assume, no. Men have generally stronger leg muscles than women. The only disparity between men and women is in limbs.
So, even though he just said from a doctor, watch how she still disagrees and continues to try to emphasize her point, and she's only going to make herself look dumber.
That's it.
Women are stronger in some ways physically than men are. Men are stronger in some ways physically than women are.
What ways physically?
That's simply what I'm stating.
The legs?
Yeah, but what ways physically are they stronger?
In my personal viewpoint,
Your personal viewpoint does not matter. That's just like saying, in my personal viewpoint, 5 plus 5 is 16. No, that's just not how this works. Don't be her.
I've seen many women beat a man physically, and I've seen, not beat them as in beat them, but beat them as in beat them in a physical aspect. Just as I have seen a man.
I don't disagree that there's not some women out there who couldn't beat up some men. I totally agree with that, right? I mean, I've seen videos of it. I'm sure that it happens. I'm sure that it happens. I'm sure that there's some women out there who can beat up a good majority of men even. There's some women who could do that. But if we're talking about the average, we're just asking about the average.
The majority.
I'm talking
on
about
average, are men or women
The
stronger?
totality. So the average.
I'm talking about the totality of it.
So
Yeah, so am I. So an average would be the totality of the mean, right?
The totalities in, are all men stronger?
No, that's not the question. That's not, can you repeat the question?
So the statement is, and it's asking if they disagree or agree, men are physically stronger than women.
It doesn't say most. It says are men.
I mean, is it wrong to say the sky is blue? Sometimes the sky is gray.
So then when the sky's gray, the sky is gray.
Right, but so typically when you make a statement like this, for example, do humans have 10 fingers? Yes. Do some people have birth defects that they're born with an extra digit? Yes.
Or have a finger cut off?
If someone were to ask me, do humans have 10 fingers, I would say sometimes, most of the time.
Most of the time. Okay. So, generally speaking, are men physically stronger than women?
In my personal encounters, I've met more strong women than I've met strong men. So
no, you haven't.
If we remove,
No, you haven't.
yeah. my standpoint.
Okay, if we remove.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah. In your personal experience, you met more stronger
This man's laugh is legendary, bro.
women than you have men. Really?
I mean, she could be hanging out with a bunch of like soy boys, so I mean,
Naturally strong.
it could be true, bro.
It's not possible.
It could be true, bro. Like all her male friends are soy boys.
How much more ridiculous bullshit are we gonna have to listen to from this woman? You know, most in your life, you have most definitely met way more men who are stronger than way more women.
No.
Yes.
And if you don't want ridiculous nonsense,
Okay, well, let's find out. You grew up.
on.
I still have your little hometown here, right? I still have your
Okay.
little hometown here.
Okay.
Would you
One
say
of the
that
many towns.
on average, the black women in your hometown were on average stronger than the black men in your hometown?
Black. Wait, when did...
Was I hanging out a bunch with people? No.
You said you were. You said that, in fact, you said you hung out with them so much that you wouldn't even date within your own race.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I
You
didn't
said
say.
that, yes.
No. I said I wouldn't date within my own race.
You said you went to a school
No.
which was overwhelmingly black. My assumption is then that most people that you associated with were likely black. Am I incorrect there?
I went to a real school for a very short period of time because, as I also said before, I was mostly homeschooled, so no.
Hail and well met. Lol Paladins donated $200.02. Even Soy Boy California Burrito Fatty Eater Brian
Thanks,
could do
bro.
more push-ups than the entire rest of the panel combined.
Oh boy.
So when you went to this school,
I don't know.
was
Poss
it your
is looking over
experience
there
at the
like
school
that could be.
that more women at the school were stronger than the men?
Didn't go to a real school for a long period of time, so I'm not talking
Yeah, I know,
about
but
my
for the period of
school.
time that you did go, was your
I didn't talk to
observation that the
anyone. I
women
went
were
to
stronger than the men?
not even a full year.
Yeah, I know. So within that time that you were there,
I didn't
within
talk
that
to
time
people
frame,
there.
Yeah, so within that time frame,
There's
was
no
it
time
your
frame for
experience?
that.
Yeah, so within that time frame, was it your experience that the men or the women were stronger on average?
My standpoint still stands. I'm not changing it.
This is what I mean. She's no longer letting logic guide her anymore. This is pure ego and pure emotion. She knows she's wrong. We all do. Every single girl at that table knows she's wrong. That's why nobody's sticking. Nobody's saying anything. Let me tell you something. If you're in this situation, if you're in her shoes, and you personally believe one way, and somebody proves you wrong and gives you another perspective, take that. Own up to being wrong and move on. This will save you from being clipped in the future. And she probably isn't dumb, but she's letting her emotions get her that way because she wants to be right.
Let me explore it really quick if that's fine, Andrew. Unless you have more, do you want more? Or?
Well, I just this is unfathomable. Like, you don't even have to double down on these positions. They're so stupid. Even the women who are listening to you are like, "What is this chick talking about? It's insanity." Here, just look. Let me demonstrate it. Show of hands. Just quick show of hands. Easy. Can anybody raise your hand if it was your experience when you went to school that the boys were usually stronger than the girls? Just by a quick hand raise.
I don't know. You might get the sisterhood on this one.
No, I don't think I'm going to get the sisterhood on.
You got the sisterhood from her.
No, she raised her hand too.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Insane.
Here, I'll explore it really quick. Just like get a couple examples out of the way. Soccer. Mm-hmm. You said like lower body strength. Women have more lower body strength, leg strength. So you would expect to see like soccer, which is mostly
That's kind
like
of like
lower
lung
body.
capacity, though.
Okay, so not soccer then. Like the women outcompete the men in soccer.
I think women are better at soccer than men, yes.
And let me,
Wait.
real quick, Brian, I just want to make sure you get this correct.
I think women are better at soccer than men, yes.
She's digging
the
a
women
hole now.
outcompete the men in soccer.
I think women are better at soccer than men, yes.
And let me,
Wait.
real quick, Brian, I just want to make sure you get this correction. Women are not, so I just had this researched out because I didn't know the answer. Women are not stronger in their lower body. They're only stronger in their lower body in proportion to their own upper body, not in comparison to men's lower body. Okay.
Yeah. No, I know exactly. And also, Andrew, I mean, I know you say it's ridiculous, but like, remember that one girl who said that her mom could beat up Brock Lesnar? I mean, it's not as ridiculous as that, of course.
Yeah, but the thing is like when I know that a person knows themselves that they're full of shit, I just lose interest, right? It's like once I know that the person themselves knows that they're completely full of shit, I just, you know what I mean?
I'll skip it. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to trigger that.
Dang, you skipped it. That was $200.
I just, you know what I mean?
I'll skip it. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to trigger that. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, once I know that the person themselves knows that they're full of shit, I just lose interest. It's like no longer interesting.
All right. Ogle coming in here. It's going to take a sec to come back. Ogle, thank you for the TTS, man. Really appreciate it. So women better at soccer.
I think so.
Okay, so what if I told you they've actually like done this experiment? Ogle's about to come in. They've done this experiment where they'll match up like a professional female soccer team with like 50.
Ogle donated $200. Jeff 5 is such a strong argument against homeschooling.
You were homeschooled?
Yeah.
Okay, we have Lol Paladins coming in here in just a sec, but so they've run this experiment. They'll set up a women's professional soccer team. They might have even done it maybe with I don't know if it was the Olympic team, but like Olympic team, maybe not in the US, but they've done in various other countries. They'll pair the professional adult women's soccer team with like the 15-year-old boys, and the 15-year-old boys will smoke the women. Yeah. Smoke them.
And I've said this whole time in my personal experience.
Right, but sometimes your personal experience doesn't map on to like reality.
But we're asking about my opinion, so that's my opinion.
Right, but like you could have your own personal experiences and still be able to like for example, like as a woman, you could be the strongest woman in the world, right? Not you, but like you.
Yeah, not you.
Picture the strongest woman in the world, right?
Yeah.
She's the strongest woman in the world. She's actually probably runs into men. There's a good chance that she's actually stronger than a lot of the men that she encounters.
Right.
She would still be wrong to say that women are stronger than men.
100%.
Right?
I'm not saying women are stronger necessarily than men all in all, or that men are stronger.
He said, oh boy.
I'm not saying women are stronger necessarily than men all in all, or that men are stronger all in all. I'm saying they're each stronger in their own ways.
Well, yeah, but we're asking how, and you're not really presenting a compelling argument.
Because they are.
So you said women's lower body strength. So like, for example.
In my experience.
Do you go to the gym at all? Do you work out?
Yes.
Do you do squats?
Not squats, no.
Are you familiar with the exercise?
Yes.
So you know how there's like world records for like
I don't pay
lifting?
attention to that.
Okay, so if I were to tell you that there's no woman, the world record holder for the women's squat across all weight divisions, no woman lifts more in the squat, which has to do with your lower body strength, than even probably the top 100 men who are the top in terms of their squat.
Well, there's also different types of physical strengths. That would be gym weight strength. Whereas there's also practical strength. There's also strength as in fighting. There's strength as in...
Hey, actually, that's fair. You know, if women on average are as strong or stronger than men, as you previously stated, I know you changed your answer just now, then why did you pick the bear? You can just kick the man's ass, right?
I picked the bear because I want to play with a bear.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hold on. Lol Paladins is coming in here. Thank you, Lol.
And well met. Lol Paladins donated $200.02. The only thing keeping women safe is the fact that the vast majority of men are actually not bad men. If any man wanted to hurt you, they could. Take comfort that men do not want to hurt women, not 40%.
That is an interesting point.
That is actually, I didn't think about that like that. Wait, hold on. Ooh, that's such a scary thing to think about. Most men, I'm not even about to go into that.
The benevolence of men. Wait, so hold on. Going back to this, you said like for fighting, women are stronger, like women can...
No, I simply stated there are many different kinds of physical strength.
So which one is the women better at? That's not what you're answering. This is 13 minutes of straight blasphemy, my guy.
Fighting.
I said there's practical strength. I said there's weight strength, as in like going to the gym. How much can you weigh?
So what would be an example of practical strength? Lifting up a box?
How long can someone stand on their feet all day when they're working a shift? That's endurance. Tons of stuff.
Women have higher pain tolerance.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna save time and
strength, though.
I'll just move along.
Yeah. And Brian, I'm at 3 a.m. my time. So I got my hard cut at 3.
Yeah, shoot us a raid, man. Thank you. By the way, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm going to send the raid over, of course.
Create your World of Warcraft character, Andrew.
We're doing it. When are we playing now?
That is crazy. This is ridiculous. She knows it's ridiculous. Women, please don't act like this, girl. If you're wrong, own up to it. Even if you don't want to, I promise it'll be a lot better for you in the end, and men will respect you for it. Until then, it's been your boy J-Rab, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.